Well, hello everybody. Crazy Chase here again. And you see, you know how I have adopted the way of being fair and balanced, right down the middle, and neutral when it comes to controversies and dramas on here on YouTube. Well, before before I get into the main point of this video here, I need to say this as much seriousness as I can possibly muster. Suicide is a very, very serious issue that is quite responsible for the numbers of death. And it's something that I feel is just, it's such a wretched statistic, because I feel like that with the amount of suicides that happen every single year, I feel like that a lot of those could be avoided. And how they could be avoided is really simple. You know, um, if you know somebody who who is going through suicide, and this is coming from someone who has contemplated suicide 3 times. If you know someone who is suicidal, be there for them, be their friend, and just inspire them to the best of your ability, and you will make a difference in their life. You know, people who go through suicidal thoughts, and again, this is coming from someone who can speak from experience. People who go through suicide, they feel like that they are at the rope's end. You know, they feel like that they have absolutely nothing left in life to offer and to achieve. They feel like that they are a waste of space, that they are just a burden, just a burden to themselves and a burden to everybody, even to their own family. But all it takes is a little bit of reassurance, and I mean some really powerful and inspiring reassurance. When I'll give you guys a little bit of a backstory here. Can't remember 100% if I had actually went into full detail about this. I mean, I know that I had talked a little bit about my life story in my follow-up video from my since private video about Leafy. See, I suffer through depression, okay? I just got to put that out there. I suffer through depression every now and then. May not seem like it, may not look like it, but I do. I suffer through depression. 4 simple words that means something that not even a picture could sum up, not even something a novel can sum up. It's 4 very powerful words. And when you say, I suffer through depression, automatically you become very strong and very brave. And through depression, every now and then, you could contemplate the ultimate sacrifice in yourself, that being suicide. And why is that? Like I said, it's because you feel like you got absolutely nothing left to give in life, that you have no reason to be here, that your very existence hurts you and hurts everybody. But I just got to let you guys know that is not the case. If you feel like that you need help, if you feel like ever that you are going through suicide, that you're contemplating suicide, you have suicidal thoughts, there are people that you can reach out to that will help you, that will have no judgment against you, that will help you. And you want to know something? You can count me in as one of those people. I may not be perfect, and I may not always be free, because I do work 48 hours a week as a security officer at a hospital. Not to mention I also work out full time. But whenever I have the free time, anybody who sees this video who needs a friend, just know that You got one in me. The moment that you hit me up and message me, just know that I am somebody that will be there for you, or at least do my very best to be there for you, and reassure you that there's more in your life than what you think. Even if you feel like you've got nothing left to give, everybody has something to give, something tremendous in life to give. There's a reason why God put you on this earth. There's a reason why you are who you are today. It's because you have a reason to be here. When I was going through depression, when I felt like suicide was the best answer, I was thinking to myself, is this really the way to go out? Is this really the way to solve problems? And I can tell you right now, it isn't. Okay? It isn't. When I went through suicide, when I went through suicidal thoughts, I should say, when I was depressed, really peaked through high school, my only salvation was my family and also the gym. The gym and my family saved my life. It's because I was able to work out my aggressions and work out the pain and become the person that I am now. When I was in high school, 16 years old, not even 120 pounds soaking wet. I'm close to 190 pounds now. And I'm 25 years old. And yeah, I still live at home. But what of it? I'm saving money to move out, and I'm paying for a student loan. I also have a car. And I have a full-time job, so I say I'm doing pretty well for myself. Just because you live at home, that doesn't make you a loser. I know that's somewhat of a common misconception, that just because you live at home, that automatically makes you a loser. That makes you a lazy person. That makes you someone that still is breastfed from your mother. When I can assure you, that's not the case. That's always never the case. Now, another reason why I'm making this video is because of a video that I had actually seen from Scarce. Scarce is a YouTuber. He does a lot of news/response videos, and you could say that this isn't quite a response video towards him, but more or less a response video towards what I had seen in the video. And he had talked about a streamer that worked for Hi-Rez Studios that actually attacked somebody who was suicidal. And I mean berated this individual. His name is DMBrandon. Now, this is the part of the video where I'm saying that normally I would have a civil tongue in my head, and I would have a cool head, and I'd remain neutral, fair, and balanced in this situation. But how far can you really have that bit of impartiality in this argument when this person here is a complete asshole? And I'm not talking just a partial asshole. I'm not talking a big asshole. I'm talking a complete asshole. You're probably wondering, why would I say something like that? Well, did you not listen to what I said earlier? This person attacked someone who was suicidal. And it wasn't just any person, it was a donor. He donated, he or she or whatever, I don't know the person's gender, so I apologize for that. This person donated money, okay? Donated money on Twitch, and this person had pretty much thanked DMBrandon for getting that person through suicide through watching his videos. Now, before I get any further with the story, let me ask you guys a question. If, say, you yourself as a content creator, or you yourself as any sort of motivation or inspiration, someone comes up to you, or someone messages you, or texts you, or calls you, emails you, anything, they tell you that they thank you. They thank you for being an inspiration. They thank you for motivating them to not commit suicide. That you're basically their light at the end of the tunnel. How would you guys take it? How would you feel knowing that you were a hero to that person. You know, anybody with a heart would be overly grateful, would be overwhelmed. I know I would burst into tears knowing and seeing something like that, because that's one of the reasons why I'm here. That's one of the reasons why I feel like I've been put on this earth, because I want to inspire and motivate people, and to use my past experiences as strengths to pass on to other people. I used to be weak. I used to be depressed, and I still suffer through depression every now and then. Hell, I take medication because of anxiety and panic attack disorder that I have. You know, um, but even still, the person that I am right now, even if I am depressed, I have enough strength to not only take care of myself, but I have additional strength to help others, take them by their hands, and help them through. And even if they can't walk, if they can't go anymore, I'll carry you on my back until my body breaks. And even still, as long as I have a breath of air in my lungs, as long as I have a heartbeat, I'll carry you guys. I'll carry anybody that needs it. I will loan you guys my strength if you guys need it. I also apologize if I I feel like I'm starting to well up a little bit, because I get so invested in something like this. Sorry, guys. I actually didn't expect myself to be shedding tears, but what had happened, what I seen in the video had actually it hit so many deep-rooted nerves, because this person attacked somebody who was suicidal and had just the unmitigated nerve of saying just some of the most abusive and profane things to this person. And I mean, I can't even repeat half the shit that he said without getting fucking angry. I felt this uncontrollable ounce of wrath starting to build up in me. But I knew that it wouldn't do me any good, to just suddenly fly off the handle and get so angry and just start bashing this person left, right, and center. But you want to know something? Even somebody like Leafy, what the kind of stuff that he's done, and yes, he has done things that makes him look like a cyberbully, and even to some extent, maybe he is a cyberbully, but I don't give a fuck. This isn't about Leafy. Fuck Leafy in this video, okay? Look, Leafy is tame. What he did was tame in comparison to what DMBrandon did. When you bully somebody who is suicidal, who goes through suicidal depression, you bully someone, and you're not just bullying someone in private. You are bullying somebody on a fucking live stream. That shit is public. It's public for everybody to see. And you do know that once something happens on Twitch, you can't fucking take it back, because people see that shit. I've seen that shit, and I'm never gonna be able to unsee it. You want to know something? Let me ask you a question there, Brandon. Have you ever actually went through suicidal thoughts before? Have you actually ever had depression? Have you ever actually had people you knew that you were close to have suicidal thoughts? Have you ever actually lost somebody through suicide? Fucking I have, motherfucker. And I'm not going to go into details. This happened over a couple of years ago. Lost a damn good dear friend of mine through suicide. And I miss her. I miss her. I just don't understand how people can be so insensitive. I just don't understand how somebody like you even had the balls to say something like that. And I don't give a fuck if you were just trying to wake this person up. You were not waking this person up. You were dragging this person down. Okay? If you ever taken up a profession in being a psychiatrist, I guarantee you would be the worst psychiatrist in the world. You, without a doubt, are one of the worst fucking people there is on the internet. And I'm glad that Hi-Rez Studios woke the fuck up and fired your sorry ass. Because somebody like you doesn't deserve to be on Twitch. Someone like you doesn't deserve the fan base, the loyal fan base that you just shit on by hurting that person. Who knows what you did to that person, huh? Who knows what you fucking did? I certainly hope that you're happy with yourself. I certainly hope that you look at yourself in the mirror and the person that looks back at you is not a human being. That person, that thing that looks back at you is a sorry piece of shit. The very reflection that reflects back at you in the mirror. And I just gotta say that anybody who's ever been hurt by people that actually encourage bashing people down, and that have actually bashed people down with disabilities, with depression, with suicidal thoughts, just know that you people are fucking stronger than those pieces of shit. Okay? Just know. Just know. You got people like me in your corner. And you know what? Tommy NC 2010 can attest because he went through people sending him death threats, and now look at him now. He's a fucking inspiration. He's an inspiration to me. He's an inspiration to a lot of people. And I just wish right the fuck now that people who see videos like these, that see videos where you got people who berate and belittle people, and to the lowest point, I hope that you don't take what this person says seriously and actually think that what this person says is right. Because DMBrandon, sorry ass motherfucker, was not right in saying this shit. Saying that this person was spouting off a bunch of uneducated nonsense. Well, you want to know something? The way you were spouting off, you are probably one of the most uneducated pieces of dog shit that there is. I don't even know how someone like you could have been hired by a respected company like Hi-Rez Studios to begin with. Someone like you ought to be locked up, or at least go through severe psychiatric evaluation through this. I don't understand it anymore. But I'm glad that Hi-Rez Studio pulled the plug on your sorry ass. That right there is what restores a little bit of my faith in humanity. And I gotta thank Scarce. I gotta thank you for showing me this, man. I gotta thank you for that. And that's what actually made me hit that subscribe button to you. Because people like you are the kind of people we need on YouTube. You know? You're someone who reports and, gives, you give the kind of videos that need to be given. You report the things that need to be reported. And you say the things that need to be said. And you got my respect, man. You got my undivided, unfiltered, unwavering respect. Thank you, Scarce. Thank you. And I want to thank everybody here who sat through this whole video so far. And I apologize, like I said, for breaking down. But things like this just really hits. It's like it's an arrow of fire that hits in your heart. It hits home and it burns. God, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. That video I put out yesterday when I say, thank you for 100 subs, that isn't just a number. That isn't a fucking number. That's not just a number to me. It's the amount of people that subscribe because they care. They care. And I care so much about you guys. Thank you. And thank you for sitting through this video, and thank you for the support that you have given me, given this channel. Thank you. And I swear to God, if there ever became a day where I made something big out of this, I would dedicate everything, just like I am right now. Even if I didn't make it anywhere big, I would still dedicate myself to all of you guys. I would dedicate myself, my time, my focus, my energy, my hunger, my passion, my love. I would dedicate all of this, every ounce, into helping people that need help. And I want you guys to take this as a lesson. Take something from this video. If you know somebody that needs help, don't turn a blind eye to them. Help them, because you're going to make their life a better place. That's going to make you a better person. And you're going to feel good about yourself. You're going to make that person feel good too. I've helped people who needed it. You have no idea how gratifying it is until you actually do it. Until you actually help the people. It's actually very gratifying to know that you put a smile on their face and you just made their life a better place by interjecting yourself in it. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you, everybody, friends, family. Thank you. I love you guys, and I hope that we keep this going. I hope that we can inspire, motivate, stay positive. I love you guys. Thank you very much. I mean that. Thank you very much. Have a good one, guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys again.